Hey guys, it's Donna here. I'm here to do your reading for Friday, your weekend arrival reading. So yeah, we're going to be using tarot decks, we're going to be using oracles, and I'm going to use my crystal ball. I hope you guys enjoy that. So let's get this started, okay? So yeah, so I'm going to use these ones here. We're going to pull a card to just kind of figure out what the situation is, what the energy is, all that kind of stuff surrounding you this weekend, okay? So we have the Tower. So the Tower is, it's not exactly the greatest card, right? It is about change. It's about things getting a little bumpy. Things are getting shaken up, it says on the card, right? And that's basically what it is. So coming into this, the energy is very confusing, very chaotic. Okay, lots and lots of energy, mixed energy coming into this weekend. So let's just have a look and see how it's going to go, okay? So, yeah. And that tarot deck is the Cozy Witch tarot deck. And now I'm using Legacy of the Divine Tarot, okay? So let's see how the weekend's going to actually go. So we have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Lovers, and the Magician, okay? So hopefully you guys can see all that. Okay, so, all right. So what I see here, okay, basically, let me just see, I can move these down a little bit because we're going to need room for clarifying. So yeah, so I do think that there's a lot going on this weekend, okay? It comes in very chaotic. It's a feeling that people are not accepting you for who you are. You're either trying to escape or there's someone lying to you and not being honest with you. And this could be around work, and it could be, as you leave Friday, or wrap up your week Friday, whatever it is that you do. I just feel you're going to feel very, very like things are not complete, and that someone is kind of interfering in that, and someone is kind of making that very, very difficult, right? And then moving that along, I feel like you're going to get some relief this weekend, though, by the people that you love. I feel like it's very, very good, whether it's friends or a relationship, whatever it is, it's going to give you that warm and cozy feeling. Maybe you get on the phone to your best friend when you get home, or you walk into the house and you hop in your lover's arms. Whatever it is, it's going to feel really, really good. And you're going to feel like things are going in a good direction for you. And then I feel like if there's people here, if some of you guys are not in a relationship, I see that love is on the horizon for you, okay? And I feel that love is not just for people that, are in relationships, but it's for people that are single too. And the love of themselves, the love of their friends, all those kinds of love as well. But I do feel a strong relationship building if you're not in one. And if you are in one, I feel like this would be a really good weekend to kind of show each other how you feel. And, I think it's a good time to show each other how you feel, and, or express what you need. We're going to clarify that as we go along. Okay. And then I feel by the end of the weekend, you are sitting on top of things. You are able to see how things are going. You're able to understand how the weekend went. It's all going to work out. And I feel that it's going to make you a better, stronger person. Okay? So let's clarify a little bit. So we have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords there. So lots of swords here. So I do feel with this confusing thing at work, this feeling like you're not being appreciated or lied to or whatever it is, you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a choice either to take that home with you and just dwell on it and let it ruminate in your head, or let it go, right? That is going to be up to you. But I do think you're going to have to do some physical things to get rid of it. So either exercise or journal. You guys know I'm big on journaling, and I think that would really help you get rid of everything in your head, right? About any kind of uncomfortable work situation that you're feeling. I just feel like it's, you know, everything swords here are all about your intellect and what you're thinking and what you're doing with all of it, right? So make a good decision here and try to get rid of it by coming up with a new idea, a new thought about it, a new way of looking at things, okay? And I think that'll help you get rid of this uncomfortable kind of icky feeling about that, okay? And then, so like I said, relationships are going to be good, but I also see a big change coming for a relationship in your life, okay? I believe this involves female energy, whatever this change is, and I think it's hard, but it's necessary. It could be you that is going through a big turn, like a big kind of, I don't know, like you're going to realize something and you're going to really kind of say, oh my God, I never thought of that before. And that's why this happens to me. And that's why that is happening. And I think like a big aha moment, you know? So you're going through that, or somebody is going to be leaving your life. So, and I don't mean by death, but I mean, it could be just walking away, or it could be, you know, something like that, right? So I feel that where you felt safe and comfortable in that, it's going to get upset this weekend. So that goes along with the Tower, right? So it is going to be a little bit of a rocky weekend for most of you, all right? And then as far as love, so I do see that this is very good. And I do see that it's fair, and I see that it works out very well. And there is that a little bit of comfort there too, you know, with this person coming into your life, or this lover that's in your life. I do feel there's hope. I feel like they have warm feelings too, you know, and regardless of what happens, I just feel that it's going to leave you with this really nice kind of feeling, okay? So that is going to be good. So, and as you come out of the weekend, you have a totally new perspective, okay? And this new perspective can help you in many ways. I think it will help you kind of define where you want to go and what you want to do next. It'll also help you kind of figure out what you can involve yourself in as far as work, or as far as, you know, anything else for that matter, but especially when it comes to work. Or getting involved in the community. And I think that will help change the, you know, the feeling that you have at work, and then this loss that you're feeling, somebody walking away from you, you know, whatever it is, right? So I feel like this will really help. Get yourself involved, get your mind changed, do some things that you need to do to look after yourself, right? And I think that's really important as well. So that now we're going to have a look at the crystal ball and see if the crystal ball can tell us anything else or clarify anything, okay? So show me messages for whoever is drawn to this reading for the weekend. Okay, so let's have a look here, okay? Yeah, I do see change. So change is definitely going to be big this weekend. Change of ideas, change of, people in your life even. So there's big, big changes coming. And, it's part of, a metamorphosis, right? So that's what I'm going to say, that it's really, really a big kind of change, and it's very good in the outcome, but it's not easy to do. So I think there's going to be a little bit of a rough go, but I think you're going to get through it just wonderfully, okay? So I also see you going in the right direction, so the path is clearer. So by the end of the weekend, you're going to know what path to take. And even though things might be muddy and they might be kind of murked up, you're going to know which path to take, okay? And I feel that will definitely help you in a big way. So trust your intuition. So I really think your intuition's going to be high this weekend, but you need to be aware and you need to be listening to it. All right? What else can I say? It's almost like you've got a split kind of weekend where you've got really, really good kind of good feeling stuff on the inside, and then you've got some kind of shitty stuff happening too, right? So it's kind of a muddy kind of thing, but overall, I feel like you're going to feel pretty good, okay? Let me just see. Okay, it's telling me, like, basically what I'm seeing for you is you need to be saving for a rainy day, like not money necessarily, but being very, very thoughtful on how you use food, on how you use all that, your clothes, that kind of stuff, okay? I really think it's time to kind of, take stock of what you have and purge, and also be grateful for what you do have, right? And then share. So share what you don't need. And I think it's very, very important this weekend, okay? So maybe you'll be starting on a little bit of a purging journey, right? And, and yeah, and that can even be a loss for some people. If they're purging, it could feel like a loss, right? So I see the initial S. S is going to be very, very important to some of you. So yeah, so definitely S is going to come up. It could be a street name, an initial, a city, anything like that, okay? Yeah, that's about it for you guys. That's about all I see here. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done with that. So I'll put that back. And now we're going to close with an oracle card, okay? I have, these are the art, guide to the art oracles. So it's art oracles. And they're really, really nice. So we'll see which one we pull, right? And this could give us just some advice or the, acknowledgement of what you need to do or what you're facing, stuff like that, okay? So, Yeo Kuzama. Your soul is composed of the same dots as the universe. Distinguish yourself from your mere image. Show them your hallucinations. So I think it's telling you to be yourself, right? Don't be afraid of the things you see, or even the things that you're not sure that you're seeing, right? That's what I think it is. So let me just look it up. Yeah, it's a very interesting card. And I like what it says, distinguish yourself from your mere image. This is in Japan in 1929. She voluntarily lives in a mental institution in Japan, where she draws upon her visions and hallucinations for inspiration. Among the reoccurring elements of Kazama's work are polka dots, which she describes as the shape that makes us humans, composed of particles, and unites us with the earth and the sun. Kazama's infinity rooms are mirrored, artistic chambers that multiply bodies, alter perceptions. Over her long, prolific career, Kazama has led the avant-garde with bold happenings, big ideas, and bright wigs. So she's a Japan artist. And yeah, isn't that amazing? So everything has a way of making sense. You just have to look at things in a different way. And that leads us to, the beginning of our reading. So it makes so much sense. So thank you for being here. Enjoy your weekend.